team that is right there with us in the conference race.
Derek, did you like Jesse's assertiveness in this game? Sometimes he doesn't get into those kind of offensive grooves. Did you like the way that he kind of took it upon himself?
Yeah, that was a big-time game for him. I mean, I think the first one he hit wasn't a great shot, but when that went in, he knocked down 3 or 4 more continuously after that. What I really like out of him is that he's really pressuring the other team's point guards on defense and the 2-guard and kind of taking them out of their offense, which I think has been his best attribute. When he goes and goes for 24 points on only 13 shots, I think that helps also. So he's playing better. He's getting more comfortable. He's only a sophomore, and technically last year was kind of a wash because of how he came in at the break.
Talk a little bit about the 3-pointer that he hit in the winding seconds of the first half. It seemed like that carried over into the big run to start the second half.
Yeah, that was big for us. We were down 6. He knocks down the 3. Not a broken play, but not exactly how it was so-called designed. And for him to make that 3 gave us a nice boost going into halftime. And then for the first time, it seemed like all year, we actually got the ball coming out of the half and were able to kind of put together a mini run there. One that I kind of turned around and get something to drink, and Jesse was hitting a 3 in front of the bench, so that was interesting.
Coaches always talk about, coming out strong at halftime. Did they do, coming out in the second half, was that about as perfect as you could have imagined it?
It was fantastic to see them do that. You can't really draw it up, and I never really vision kind of the halftime and how we come out. I do vision, how the game might be played in some different things, but to see us go on that nice run that continued for a little while was really what sealed the game, or I thought that won us the game.
Derek, can you talk a little bit about Maxey Eschel, because he came in at a pretty important time, and you guys getting ground while he was in there.
Yeah, his athleticism, I thought he was unbelievable in the zone and on the front of the press. And his energy and athleticism, I think, gave us a different kind of look. And he gave us a nice boost. Had 9 points, 4 for 9 from the field, a couple rebounds, but his energy, I thought, was great defensively. And if he didn't miss that dunk, I thought that might have made a highlight reel.
Derek, with him, do you kind of get a feel? It seems like he's not, like many freshmen, he's not all that consistent. Do you try to get a feel early in the game for just how much he's giving you and how on he is?
Yeah, and I thought the first half was a little too physical for him. We were starting at 2 seniors and a junior, the guys that are pretty well built, and then when the game was moving more in the second half, I thought that kind of fits his style a little bit more, where he can, not be in a wrestling match down there. He's better when it's up and down a little bit, and he's kind of freewheeling.
Coach, is this turning into a recurring theme where it seems like at times you're not having like a little bit of sloppy play, especially in the first half, but then you can embark on these huge runs where it looks like nothing was ever going wrong?
I mean, I think it kind of goes how Chaz goes a little bit when he's flying around and kind of not taking care of the ball and speeding us up a little too much. I think at times we look a certain way. When he settles in and figures the game out in the floating, he's a pretty intellectual basketball player. I don't spend that much time with him when we talk about different things, but he has a good feel for the game when it gets moving. And I thought in the second half he picked his spots to really assert himself, and he really missed a bunch of easy ones and didn't get to the free throw line as much as he could have. But I thought he asserted himself on the offensive end of the floor, especially in transition. If we defense a rebound, you need to really sprint back. All right, we good? Thank you.
Questions. We've got Maxey on your right, Chaz Williams in the middle, Jesse Morgan on the left, and we've got the coach for St. Bonaventure and their player on the right. So.
Jesse, is this a night that just about everything you put up there feels good when it leaves your hand, because it looked that way?
Yeah, my teammates just did a good job finding me. I just try to get in the rhythm of his shots.
Jesse, did the shots that beat the buzzer at the end of the first half, is that one of those things that can just give you a little momentum going into the second half?
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum builder. Anytime a shot going in half, to push you within 3 or 2, it's always a momentum builder.
For any of you guys, was that, for you guys in general, did that give you guys just some confidence coming out in the second half?
I expected him to hit that shot. Just the possession before that, he told me once I come off the screen, he was going to get open. He was going to make sure he found himself open, and he made the shot, and I just carried this into the locker room with momentum.
Chaz, why no headband tonight? Did you look for it?
No, I actually fell off during the timeout, and it actually went on the floor and got a little dirty. I ain't going to put it back on.
Okay.
So you talk about the 14-0 run to start the second half. It seemed like you really hit your spots pretty easily.
Yeah, you know, I just try to, you know, just play within the game and play within the team. And, you know, whatever the defense gave me, I try to, you know, utilize it. So.
Maxie, when you come in, what does the team expect? What do you expect from yourself to give the team?
Energy, rebounds, just to be aggressive and big on the press, on the full court press.
Was this a game that you felt like you were very much in the flow of things? It looked like you were as confident as you played.
Yes, I would say yeah. I guess I'm getting more confident as the season goes. Towards the end of the season, I'm just getting more confident out there, I guess.
Okay, for any of you guys, is there a feeling when a team starts to struggle against your press that it's time to attack it? If they're getting uncomfortable, you're trying to lean on them that much more, and it seemed like that was happening a little bit in the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we put everything in the concept of a boxing match, and, you know, we felt like we had them against the ropes at one time, so, you know, it was only right for us to keep abusing or keep going at them, you know, the way we was, and not give up, and, you know, not let up and let them, you know, get us against the ropes. So, you know, we just try to go out there and execute our game plan.
By that using boxing match, was the second run of the second half the knockout blow then?
I'm going to say that, but kind of went through all 12 rounds, you know. It was a tough game towards the end, so, you know, we just had to play it out and finish it out and just come out strong.
Jesse, Coach was saying that he was especially happy with your defense, pressuring the other guards. Is that a source of pride for you? With all people noticing your shots, how important is that to you?
You know, defense, you know, you can dictate the game, not just, you know, try to do what coach asks, you know, it's put pressure on the ball and, you know, play defense. So, I mean, it's good.
He is a hell of a defender, by the way. Guard me in practice every day.
How much does that help you get ready? Because you're up against him, and good practice players make for good game players. How much does that help you going into the game against these other guys?
It helps me a lot because, you know, Jesse is my roommate, been my long-time teammate, and, you know, we just want the best for each other as everybody else on the team. But most importantly, like when we out there on the practice floor, we just make sure we give each other 100%, like no matter what. If I see him going to a ball and we both going to it, we just going to have to fight for it at that time, you know. We brothers on the court, but, you know, during practice we against each other, so, you know, it's just fun.
Does it help you a lot because he's so much bigger than you during practice? Does that help you in the game too?
Yeah, and also because I've, you know, always been small my whole life, but, you know, Jesse is 6'5", and, you know, it could be hard at times, you know, get shots off, but that's why, you know, at practice, you know, it takes time to learn and, you know, try to work around other things.
Jesse, how much does guarding Chaz in practice help you?
It helps me a lot, and, you know, it's the reason I'm so aggressive on the ball. I mean, guarding him is, you know, it's a tough thing to do, you know, but just him helping me, it makes me harass the other defenders or other, you know, people on offense, so it's pretty good.
All right. Thanks, guys.